Let's look at the health of 27 stocks in 10 minutes. Let's start with Tesla. Tesla is up 33 cents, 0.17%, closed at 199.73. Post-market, we're down by 3 cents. So let's look at what we have here on the chart. So yeah, we called the buy not too long ago. We called the buy last Thursday, and we called it again because it was another buy signal yesterday. So now we have been moving up, but now we are caving in a little bit to this upward resistance. This is what we should be doing. We should be zigzagging between these two lines until we stop. We closed a little bit below 200, and the high of the day was 205.60. Why 205.60? Is there an indication somewhere that we were going to stop at that number? Well, if we look right here, look at the bottom right here. We had the bottom right here. If we trace the bottom, boom. This is why we are stopping there. It does not mean that it won't break it tomorrow or later on this week, but this is why we temporarily stopped there today. So stochastic is at 80 and we wanted it at 60. RSI is pretty good. DMI is not there yet. At least we are in the money. Let's take a look at the VIX. So we are happy to see this. The VIX is falling down. So we are down 0.31 at 1342. So we hope that it continues down because when the VIX goes down, the stock market tends to go up. The 10-year bonds, we are going sideways, cannot break 4.328. If we start breaking it, then this is going to put negative pressure on the stock market. So we like that it stays like this. US dollar coming down. This is helping the stock market with like this. Let's take a look at our stock indices. So Dow Jones caving in a little bit, but still in the bullish channel. Nothing to do here. S&P 500. We are outside of our big bullish channel. This is the line that we should be caving in under, but now we seem to be bouncing on it. So I like to see this. Maybe we are going to have further move up. NASDAQ, also a long wick at the bottom right here. So we came down, but we're pushed back up. So this is a little bit of a bullish sign. So we seem to be bouncing on that support already. So this would be great news. BYD, we called it yesterday. We said this is a buy impulse right here, and now we are moving up. So we are up at 3.6%, closed at 25.54. Fantastic. Yes, there's a little bit of a caving in. So, it's cooling down a little bit. If we go on the 1-hour chart, we had a nice move. It's caving in a little bit. You can still enter in it. There's a little bit of a risk that we come down to 24.48. So just be mindful of that. But if not, this move is still valid. And this is the current bullish channel that we are in. Rivian, we seem to be bouncing. We are up 4%. We seem to be bouncing on our big downward channel support. As I always say, we need stochastic over 60 to be really sure, to be more sure that we are going up. You can buy right now if you want to chance it. So at least it is rebounding, but we don't have a lot of information that tells us that it is going to continue. But everyone makes their own decisions. Xpeng, we had the buy impulse yesterday. So, this is still a buy. It has not gone super high, 1.7%. So it's still very close to 883, which I would use as a stop loss. So you can still enter that one. And if we look at the 1-hour chart, I would have a stop loss just below this one right here at 856. Because, it's possible that it does something like this before going higher. So 856 or just a little bit lower would be the stop loss for me. NIO, this is just going sideways. This is not ready to be bought. Magnificent 7, Apple still maintaining 180.24. So we have buyers that are preventing the price to go lower than that one. So this is the only thing that we can say. We don't have a signal yet. We don't have stochastic over 60. We don't have a break of our downward diagonal resistance bearish channel. We don't have a break of our horizontal resistance after that at 187.08. So we are just in a wait and see attitude. And this is why it's so quick when you have technical analysis to make a decision if you want to buy or not. You look at your lines. Did we cross the lines? Do we have hour stochastic, and then we can make the decision. Amazon going sideways, nothing to do here. Google continuing into its bearish channel, don't touch that one. Metta, okay, we have something new right here. So we have a break. We have a break of 185.79. So this is the buy impulse that you might have been waiting for. So if you have been waiting for it, consider it done. This is done. Microsoft sideways, NVIDIA pulling back a little bit, but I like the long wick at the bottom here. This is telling me that, yeah, it came down a bit, but lots of buyers were pushing that one up. So the buy signal here was on last Thursday. We are still pretty much at the same price. So you can enter right now, but you need to put a stop loss below 746.34. I would go on the 1 hour chart to find a good stop loss point. The best stop loss would be below 707, but that's very far. So I would just use 746, below 746 right here. But even then, this is a tall order. ARM, we had the buy yesterday because we moved outside of our congestion zone. Right now, today, yes, it's a little bit disappointing. It did not go very far, but at least, look at this, it came down to the support. If we go on the 1 hour chart, it came down to the support and respected it for 5 hours. So this means something. It does not go lower than 137.35. So we have buyers that are pushing it higher. And at the same time, we have sellers that don't want to sell too much. And if we look at the post-market, we seem to be up by 73 cents. So hopefully it's going to go back up. You can also use 128.42 as a stop loss. Let's hope that it just continues higher. Palantir getting back into its congestion zone. We were not sure, it came outside, above, below, above, but now it seems like it wants to stay into it. So the next buy signal is going to come when we break 25.52. Before then, you can enter each time it reaches the bottom of the congestion zone right here. It's a little bit more risky, but sometimes it works. AMD going sideways, gold sideways, silver coming down. Bitcoin continuing. We had the buy yesterday right here, boom, and now it's just continuing. XRP, this is the buy for XRP. It broke 57 cents. This is a buy. This is the buy right now. Neo Battery Material, yeah, this one is gone, so don't touch that one. Nouveau Monde Graphite holding on 251. It's holding that support. So as long as it holds that support, this is fine. We can stay in it. And Novonix having a bit of a hard time. It's not super easy. There's a lot of fighting happening between the buyers and sellers. If it starts breaking 218, then this is going to become less interesting. So yeah, not a bad day for Tesla. The 200 might be a little bit hard to close above, but if VIX continues to go down like it did this week, we should be able to start moving a little bit more. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.